Right, I might as well start my introduction there. Hello and welcome to the Performance Racing League Tier 2 race. Sorry for being a little bit late. I won't go into why, because that'd be a bit embarrassing, but it looks like quite a tricky conditions out there, as Robson has a tiny kick of oversteer as he goes into Maggots and Beckett. It's about surgical precision through here and making sure he gets a nice run out of there, and he's lost a little bit of time. He's only less than a tenth up in the middle sector, and let's look at Rusty. He was 2/10 up in the first sector. Now going through Maggots and Beckett for himself. Let's see if he improves on his current time. You're on the full wet, so it's tricky out there, and he's lost time. Also, and Robson goes second fastest, 1:43.1. And Robson will go into the pit. So let's see, that's what Mr. Hex. He goes through Hop's corner. Now it's Maggots and Beckett. So I said this requires a great deal of precision, and he's invalidated. Oh, Mr. Hex. That is, and Tacknell just stopped on track. I'm not sure what's going on. I think he's gone off. Yeah, but there aren't many people on lap, but I believe, no, Lucas 8 isn't on a lap. They've really wants to set his tyres to intermediates. So I'm gonna look at it. Now Lucas 8 on his first lap. I'm not sure. It looks like people are going to start moving to the intermediate tyre. This is Tack, I believe, has gone. I believe he went up on his lap, and here is Bray. E46 on his lap. He's quite high up in this championship. Let's see where he goes. It should be P2 and is. rather than just having a look at Roman numerals. It was the first one on the insert as Ray goes fastest, so 1:42.6 clear of Rusty, who is on his lap on the insert. Most people going to the insert tyre. Let's just look at Roman numerals. He is electrifyingly quick. Roman numerals. I mean, how good is he? Second in the championship at the moment. But I think there's a lot more to show from him. But now going through Cops Corner. Let's see how much bravery he has in the wet. And there we go. Nice amount of speed. Bit of a rear end is slipping a little bit, but he's able to keep that nicely under control. There we go. Now through Magnus and Beckett. Taking nice time, keeping the speed and getting a good launch at this corner. He's got the essentials right for this track, and he's looking like he's a few seconds up on the current pole position time. Lucas A, we missed that, went second fastest, the tier 3 driver. And we're going through Star, I believe. Now through Chapel and Vale. And now they're on to the finish line, making sure he doesn't leave the rear end, and there's a huge difference between this inter and the full wet. There's a good few seconds per lap. And let's watch Mr. Hex, he is invalidated, so we'll go to Monkey Pill, but he's third in the Drivers' Championship. Done well after dropping back down from Tier 1 after 2 seasons. Max and Beckett, he's not risking too much of it, but remember we are in the wet. Oh, and let's just see on the exit. It's a good exit, and let's see where it is. He's 7/10 down, I would say, on the Roman numerals, I believe. We're not using that on the entry. They're getting through Stowe very nicely, getting a decent exit. Now the run with the finish line, get through the final corner, making sure he don't lose the rear end, and he goes second. Thank you, Phil. And let's see what Rusty's got. He was fastest on the full wet. Let's see what he got in store for us. And he goes second fastest. And there goes Mr. Hex on the second lap after the invalidation. I would assume he is fueled for more than one lap. Let's just see how much he's up, and he's a second up already. That just shows the pure difference in pace. There we go, let's get some nice ace out. Then Mr. Hex running full, I believe, full traction control. Now we're going into Cops Corner. Let's see how much bravery, let's see, especially in the wet, and it's alright, it's not bad. Oh, that's wide, that nearly could have been an invalidation. Mr. Now going to Magnus and Beckett, requiring that precision, and he, the rear end went there, and he just used it there to nicely rotate the car. That is very useful, and I believe he is purple in, or he's faster than what Roman did in the middle sector. This is good for Mr. X, for the American, and we're going to Stowe, getting that nicely done. Okay, now through the final 2 corners, and just try and just it's just about trying not to spin, keeping that rear end in check because it doesn't want to comply, and he goes P2, a second or so behind. And Nico John, we ignore that, he went P4, and Monkey Pill puts us up to P3. Let's just see how Tackdown's doing. We really believe he's on that. Tackdown to how consistent, how clean is he? Really underrated driver. And then coming out of the and now into a Cop Corner after that straight, and he's lots of understeer. Attack Delta. Now going through Maggot and Beckett. Important to get keep a surgical position, get nice. Now a good launch off this final part is huge now, and he does get that launch off the corner. Now into slow. Little bit of a lock-up, I believe. Very nice and patient on the throttle. And a little bit of a lock-up going into the final corner. It shouldn't be too bad, and it is P6. I mean, everyone is on the injuries on their lap. That's what Rob's doing. He's done a purple little sector. This is good. And Rusty, he missed that. He went second fastest on his inter tires. Roman numerals dominating it. Dominates his qualifying as a stand in the 6/10 advantage. From Robsy, let's see what he's got in the locker for us. P2 for Robsy. And Rusty, I think he's done for his qualifying session. Roman numerals something fantastic. No, I'm not sure what's going on, but let's watch him as he goes for his second lap on the entire his final lap in qualifying. And let's see what he's got now. You see turn 1, taking a lot of speed from turn 1. Oh, we go a little bit of a wiggle from the rear end of his car, and then let's hope we can get the apex. Ray goes P3, and he's a little bit cold on the exit, using all the track here. Roman numerals. How quick has he been this year so far? And it's a 30.7, 6/10 up on his own time. This could be a proper dominating lap. There we go now. Going through really Brooklands and Luffield. It's on to straight that leads up to the top corner. We know the Roman numerals, how brave would he be? And he's going to take a nice amount of speed. And again, the car rotates nicely. Lucas goes to second from tier 3. He didn't think he was going to do so well here. But look at him now. There we go, take lovely stuff in Max Beckett. Lovely commitment. And Mr. Hex goes fastest of everybody. But Roman numerals is a long way up. A 38.6 of Mr. Hex, superb lap that. Using a little bit of curve and getting the apex nice. It's a superb lap from Roman numerals. And if he can get through this final corner, clearly one of the best laps he's ever done. Up to the line for Roman numerals, and it's at 1.2 seconds between him and Lucas. He's done a clean sweep of Silverstone. And a superb lap that we spectated from Roman numerals. And a clean sweep so far in this qualifying session for him. What a lap. And the NS is the last one to cross the line. But I believe he's eliminated his lap, so that's it for qualifying. And not a great day for Aston Martin. 12 and 13, but it's quite close in between P2 and P8 as it stands. So then after this pit, we should hopefully see the end of qualifying. Right, we haven't got an update for the weather in the race, so hopefully a tier 2 driver can supply us with that once we get to the grid, or sometime soon, just any time. Alright, then let's look at our qualifying results for today. So it's Roman numerals with an absolutely dominating performance in the wet, 1.1 seconds to Mr. Hex. And it's Mr. Hex, Ray, Lucasade, Robsu, Hardidar in the AlphaTauri, Jeffrey, Ines, Rusty, Monkey Pill, Nico John, who's normally a little bit more up there, Tac Delta and Ben Tar Heels to round out our qualifying for the Tier 2 British Grand Prix. And OTL Fair, but one of our tier 3 drivers, cheering on Lucasade, which is no surprise. Believe they talk to each other a lot, and now I don't know how long we wait for, but we just have to wait until the admin, I believe Nico John, gives tier 2 drivers the approval to ready up for the formation lap for this race. Oh yeah, totally unbiased. Absolutely, totally unbiased, completely fair, right? All right, okay, I definitely trust that. I definitely believe that you are lying. Right then, Kelster, don't forget about Tar Heels. Yeah, you can't forget him, especially after, I believe in Canada, he won a rain-soaked Canadian Canada race, which was a pretty superb drive. I wasn't there to commentate, but it must have been quite a brilliant drive, really. Right, and we are about to start formation lap in about 13 seconds from now. And so when I've been waiting, you've been waiting, let's get this show on the road. And we should see. And I'm interested to see what tyre the drivers start on. Let's just get that up on our screen. Right, and so, and it looks like everybody has gone for the medium or for the hard tyre. No soft runners. So the top 5 all starting on mediums. Then Holidar and Jeffrey both start on the hard tyre. And Ines, Rusty, Monkey Pill and Nico John on the hard, then Tac Delta and Tar Heels on just Tar Heels on the hard tyre. From OTL Fed saying, I assume it's even softer. No, it's not. I believe it is medium to hard. The mediums will not go the distance. They wear out. There's really high tyre wear on Silverstone and Jeremy. I mean, he couldn't go medium soft. So he'd have to be incredible with the tyres. So it looks like Mr. Hex is bullying Rowan Unicorns a bit. I think he's showing his intent. There's a bit of a camaraderie going on between those two at the moment. I think medium soft and strong, but I don't know if it's with any real drivers. He's done it before. I'd be very surprised if you did. And I'll give it to you, it could be very effective if you keep the pace and the tyres and we don't have a puncture or something. Oh, that's a that's surprise. That's surprising me because I thought I honestly thought they couldn't really go all the way. They got a predicted pit strategy, but it's medium to hard. It's lap 12 to 15. We got a predicted pit window and Roman numerals. Let's see if we can replicate that domineering qualifying performance in this race. They're really off that. Worth stops. Okay, so now they are heading to their grid stops. Hopefully they can get a good lineup towards the grid position. That is quite important for them. Hoping for a good start from the Merc. Yep, I know you are. And let's go on board with him. No, let's go on board with Rob Sue, former teammate of mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nights. And it's lights out and away we go. It's a good start from this next. He goes, he's immediately starting behind him. What a start from Robson, already up to third and attacking the Red Bull in this next. Is he going to go around the outside? Yes, he is. Superb start from fifth place, and Lucas is not a great start, down to 6th, and a good start. Roman numerals exactly what he needed. Remain in believe Monkey Pill was fun. Let's see what happened. I don't know what happened, but I think there might have been some contact. Tar Heels gets ahead of Tar Heels, and Mr. Hex is I can't see the gap for him. Is in us behind Ducuzzi in the scarlet or the scarlet yellow Ferrari. And this is Nico John and. Get a position number is supposed to be go higher, not lower. Yeah, I think he's aware of that. I don't know what happened to him just on that start. The gaps look a little bit stuck to me. I'm not sure what's going on. But this is it's the Hex. He's a lot of overtake on this first lap. And now they're going to go side by side with Rob, so I believe the move should be nice and easy for him. No, it's not easy. Rob to defend the position. But it has the benefit, the long-term benefit, a lot more overtake. And Miss X, is he going to get around the outside? No, almost. Good racing between those two. No contact. It looked fair. Bold prediction. Ray will win today. Okay, so you're not hanging your hope on Lucas Aid anymore, are you? But let's see if you were right about Ray. And not much rooting for Luco guessing very right. That's interesting. Right. No real racing going on despite the fact that this pack is bunched close together, suggesting both you can overtake. Nico John was not much ERS for him. And Mr. Hex is still super close. And is he going to go around the outside? No, no, he doesn't. No, he can't really think about a move. Oh, and he's spun. He's taken too much curb, and luckily he hasn't retired from the race. But the curb physics, you have to either send it or and he went in half-hearted, and that has cost him a podium place. Unfortunately, Mr. Hex, he was doing pretty well, and that's free after place. Yeah, you are right. And Roman numerals hasn't pulled out a huge amount of time. He's yet to break out of the DRS Robsu, but it is only lap 2. Let's just see what sort of lap times he's been putting in. He's the benchmark for everyone, basically. There we go, 1:32.6 and a 1:32.6. Ray also, they're both the fastest on this racetrack at the moment. And Robson, we know, is the championship leader. This is quite big for him. I don't think he will want to get in front of Roman numerals. He's got plenty VRS. They both have a lot of VRS. Within the VRS, that is quite big for him. And great deal of stuff going on. Not too many battles, but Hardy Dar on Jeffrey. And Hardy Dar just closing up now. Let's just see if we can. No, yeah, I think I'm going into cops. I think we're going to slot in behind and wait for an opportunity. So, going to Ranks and Beckett. Let's see who is the strongest. And it looks like Hardy Dar is going to be the strongest. Let's see if he can get this move. And he's going to go down the inside, around the inside. I hope they have better contact physics later. Oh yes, same, yeah. The physics really aren't that good as Hardy Dar goes round the outside, around the inside, I would say, of Jeffrey, and that's him off into P8. So then we do a jump up ahead for Hardy Dar. He's setting a good pace at the moment. Not enough consequence of cutting. Yeah, I would agree with that sentiment somewhat. Hardy Dar closing up on Nico John, and he got a little bit wide, and there is a just as he goes wide, Monkey Paw gets a time penalty for, or gets the first 3-second penalty of the race. And let's see if Hardy Dar can catch and pass Nico John. Nico John's a wily old fox. I would say he is a campaigner. He knows. I'm sure he's got experience in people chasing him down like this. This should be a normal thing. It should be optional for. I think there might. What do you mean? I think there kind of is an option because no contact in some in lobbies and such. Someone. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And Hardy Dar, 2 positions in 2 laps. He's gonna go down the inside. Oh, Nico John, not much he could do to defend. He hasn't got much ERS. And now then, this is quite a closely contested top 3, and none penalty then for the bottom 2 places. Oh, and that's quite for. I think Robsy might have a chance to overtake here. And let's see what sort of run they get off the loop onto Wellington. Or is it least how straight not sure what it's called, but he's got ERS, he's not using any of it. I think he wants to wait really. And that'll be quite wise. Always gonna launch it up the inside unexpectedly. Let's it's difficult to get it around the outside of Luffield. And onto Ainsley, and he hasn't done it. And I believe Tar Heels has gone round. Tar Heels, I believe he was at least P11 or P10, and he has gone round. And unfortunately, I didn't catch what happened. And this top 3 is so close. And this is going to be an interesting. I think these guys are interesting to watch during the race. And Rob's using all of his overtake now. And Ray's pretty close himself. And Rowan Newell's going semi-defensive. Oh, and Rob's got a big oversteer. And Ray's going to launch it around the outside. Let's see if he can do it. And Ray has just been. And Rob's defends that very nicely indeed. And keeps his P2. But that means the DRS train has been broken ever so slightly in a set fastest lap. The race is strong, that. There is Rusty Oilton. Rusty, another campaign just behind Ray. And Ray doing quite well. He's been one of the front runners in this Tier 2 championship. And this is Rusty. He's pretty close. And Ray goes incredibly wide there on the exit. I don't know what that was for. And Roxy's trying to catch Ray Numerals once again. Ray drives fast through there. Well, let's see if he does. I mean, I don't really know what, like, thinking how much he's pushing, so And it looks like Mr. Hex is nice and close to attack goes Zero down the inside. He cuts across the track and doesn't get the move done. So I think he just scrubbed off a bit too much speed. And looks like Tango's going, just sprinting down the road again. Through this man gets some back. It's all he goes on the grass. On the exit, really gets on the grass there. And no overtake for either of them. There's actually none left as it stands. Lucas A, he's quite close to in a score. The man who set the fastest lap quite recently. Hardigar sets the fastest lap again. He is really flying. This is Lucas A, the tier 3 driver. Let's see if we can get the move done. No ERS in front of him. Looks like quite a train in this top 4. And Lucas A is going to settle back for a moment, and the monkey still retired. The pit lane, no safety car, so I think he would be safe to assume so. And no overtaking at the moment, which is quite a surprise, really. And Robson looks quite close. Ray looks close to Robson as well. Let's see what Robson can do. And he's got the overtake on. He's got screen, and he doesn't think he's going to get a move done, but he's close. Is he going to go around the outside? No, he doesn't. And he gets again another wobble. And here goes Ray up the inside. No, always hit the back of Roman numerals. Roman numerals has gone round. He couldn't control the love tap that he got from Robsu, and he's going to have to get that car back round. And that is unfortunate. He was just controlling the race from the front, and now down to P9 with Mr. Hex and Ray's the lead. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good prediction if we were basing it on the first, if we were basing it on this lap. And Robsy quite close to Ray now. It's looking like a little bit less of a battle now. There's unfortunately one top 5 are all within. Yep, they are. They're very close. And Lucas Aid. And he's all. That's pretty sneaky from Lucas Aid going wide when he can't really make the corner without an invalidation. And let's just have a look at Luke and Ines. He's got a great run on Rusty. Will he get the move done? He's going to need to use some of that overtake. And he's going to go around the outside. Will he get the move done? And Rusty just finds a little bit of that speed through Stowe. Do you? You actually keep calling him Vienna. So somehow I don't get it confused. As these are commenting tier 1, one of covering the told you about DNS a lot. Okay, that makes sense. That's I think you can do better than do that for sure. There you go. It looks like Rusty's quite close to Robsu. He's up on his personal best. I believe we should be getting close to the pit window around in around 2 laps time at the earliest. Oh, and